Welcome back to MysticaNexus. Tonight we uncover one of Japan's most chilling ghost stories, a tale of betrayal, revenge, and the vengeful spirit of Oiwa. The Legend of Yotsuya Kaidan has been a cornerstone of Japanese horror for centuries, inspiring countless adaptations in theater, film, and literature. This story is not just a ghost tale, it's a reflection of the deep cultural beliefs in spirits and the supernatural that permeate Japanese society. Stay with us as we delve into the haunting legend of Yotsuya Kaidan, exploring its origins, its impact, and the eerie details that make it a timeless classic. In Edo Period Japan, Oiwa was a beautiful woman living a modest life with her husband Aiman. She was known for her grace and kindness, often seen helping neighbors and tending to her home. However, her life took a tragic turn when Aiman, driven by greed and ambition, betrayed her. He poisoned Oiwa to marry another woman, leaving her disfigured and in agony. Her untimely death and the betrayal she suffered fueled her transformation into a vengeful spirit, haunting those who wronged her and becoming a legendary figure in Japanese folklore. The guilt-ridden Aiman, tormented by the vengeful spirit of Oiwa, is driven to madness. Her ghostly figure appears in mirrors, her face twisted in agony, and shadows, always lurking just out of sight. Aiman's every waking moment is filled with dread, as he sees her reflection in every reflective surface, her eyes burning with a desire for revenge. But Oiwa's curse does not end with Aiman. Anyone who played a part in her tragic death is not spared. They too are haunted by her spirit, seeing her ghostly visage in the corners of their eyes, feeling her cold presence in the dead of night. The haunting spreads like a plague, consuming all in its path. The tale of Oiwa remains a cultural phenomenon in Japan, with actors paying respects at her grave before performing her story. A ghost story that endures through time. The curse of Oiwa lingers still. Her face haunts the guilty, a betrayal that awakened the wrath of the beyond. Cultural experts highlight how Oiwa's story reflects societal fears and moral lessons. Famous Japanese actor Hiroshi Tanaka says, "Oiwa's tale is a reminder of the consequences of betrayal and the power of the supernatural in our culture." Modern plays and films continue to draw inspiration from her legend, keeping her story alive for new generations. Oiwa's story is a chilling reminder of the power of vengeance. Her tale, filled with betrayal and supernatural retribution, has captivated audiences for centuries. Legends like Yotsuya Kaidan prove that some spirits never rest, haunting the living with their unresolved grievances. These stories endure not just as eerie tales, but as reflections of human emotions and societal fears. They remind us of the thin veil between the living and the dead, and the consequences of our actions. To get the legend of Yotsuya Kaidan, we need to go back to the Edo period. Imagine Japan ruled by powerful shoguns from 1603 to 1868. Things were peaceful, but there were strict rules about who was important. Everyone had their place, and stories reflected that. People believed in ghosts and spirits called eerie. They thought spirits could return for revenge or unfinished business. These stories showed fears and consequences of breaking rules. Yotsuya Kaidan wasn't just a scary story. It highlighted societal issues, especially mistreatment of women and the poor. Ghosts gave a voice to the voiceless, showing unpunished wrongs. These stories were often told in kabuki theater. Actors made it dramatic and exciting, and everyone loved it. That's how legends like Yotsuya Kaidan became famous. Knowing Edo life helps us understand Yotsuya Kaidan's popularity. It wasn't just a ghost story, it was about life, fears, and humanity. Stick with us at MysticaNexus as we explore history and spooky stories. Subscribe to MysticaNexus for more adventures into the unknown, where history and spooky stories reveal the mysteries of our world.